IS, 3 minutes 25 seconds in Soweto, Gusheshe. It's proud, it's loud, and it's arrogant. A clean one like this on the street, we are looking at about 900k. We're currently driving to a stand with the same price in Eye of Africa. It's your choice to either buy a car that has legacy or build your own legacy. There's quite a wide range of stands available in the estate, valued at 900k to 3.2 million. And of course, sizes differ as well. The lowest size that we have is around 800 square meters, and the highest is about 2,000 square meters.
So, like I mentioned, there's a big range of stands here at Eye of Africa. This one is exceptionally nice because it faces north, meaning it gets most of the sun to the front part of its property where its entertainment will be. It then gets afternoon sun on the west. I'm going to show you from here another house that we have that's been built to perfectly get the most out of the orientation of the stand. And I'm also going to give you a little bit more info on what it takes to build a house here in Eye of Africa Golf Estates. So some things to consider when buying a stand. The first one and the most common question is, how long do people have to build when they buy a stand at Eye of Africa? If you're buying a stand that is still registered with the developer, you will get 2 years to start building and a 3rd year to complete your build, so 3 years in total. If you're buying a stand that is already transferred, you will get 2 years to start from the original date of registration. In the case where that time period has already passed, in other words, it's been more than 2 years since the original registration, then you'll get a 6 months grace period to start building. You'll then get the same 12 months to finish the build. Here are some other important points to keep in mind if you're serious about building a house in Eye of Africa Golf Estates. The first one are some of the costs before you start building, such as your architectural plan submission and landscape plan submission. This comes to a total of about 10,000 Rand. You then also have a building deposit. This is a refundable 15,000 Rand, assuming no damage. You've then also got one small fee for your builder's board, which is all of the builder's information. That is about 2,000 Rand. Another cost, and this one is associated with the purchase of the stand itself. This is your transfer duty and transfer cost. Transfer duty is a tax placed on a property that is sold for more than 1.2 million Rand. In most cases, our properties are below or around the 1.2 million Rand mark, meaning that there will not be significant transfer duties. Transfer costs are applicable on all properties. This is basically legal fees to register the property into your name. If you're looking at a purchase price of about 1 million Rand, you can expect your transfer cost, assuming that you're purchasing on a cash basis, to be around 35,000 Rand. If you have a bond, then there's an additional bond registration fee. This will be based on the value of the bond, but you're probably looking in the 30,000 Rand mark as well. Lastly, then, this brings us to your bond and financing options. On a vacant stand, one must keep in mind that most banks will only give you a 60% bond, meaning that if the property costs 1 million Rand, the bank will finance 600,000 Rand, meaning you'll need then a 400,000 Rand down payment or deposit. So we're here on Magnolia. I'm going to be showing you another one of our properties. This is a listing for 14.5 million, and you'll see some of the natural light and some of the great features that this home has. This house is a very, very good example of a property that's taken the most from its orientation. So now we're in the later part of the morning. On that side of the house, you'll find is the morning sun. That's the east part of the house. Over here now, we come into this incredible entertainment area with natural lights that pours through from these north-facing windows. So the northern part of the property gets most of the sun throughout most of the day. Obviously, as the sun moves across now to the west, where it will ultimately set, you'll find then the western sun is quite harsh, quite hot. It comes through at quite a sharp angle. So it's good to have an aircon unit in a room like this that gets both north and west-facing sun.
Thank you for watching. Let us know what you think on the comment section.
And if you're interested in buying any property in Eye of Africa Gulf Estate, whether that's houses, stands, or anything in between, feel free to reach out to Hawelo or myself. We'll put our contact details on screen and in the description of this video.